We know the Torah says that if a person has, let's say, a donkey and a cow, let's say, right? You can't go ahead and they can't plow together. The question is why? So first of all, the Torah said it. That's the bottom line. But what's the underlying one of the reasons we could explain? So one rabbi explained something amazing. Is a donkey kosher? Yes or no? Is a cow kosher?
Yes.
What's one of the symbols of being kosher? There's two symbols. First is split hooves, and the second one is choose its cud. So imagine now, the donkey and the cow ate. Right? Now they're going together and they're plowing. All of a sudden, the donkey sees the cow chewing its cud. Meaning, what does chew cud mean? Meaning that you ate, and now everything that you ate comes back up again, and you chew it again, and you swallow it again. So what's going to happen? The donkey sees as they're plowing that the cow is eating. Meanwhile, he's not really eating; he's chewing its cud. It's coming back up again to chew it again. So what is he thinking? The donkey's now, he's feeling bad. The cow got more food and I didn't. So therefore, the Torah had so much mercy to say, you know what? Don't put a donkey with a cow together to plow. Why? The donkey's going to feel bad. You know what's going on over here? We're thinking about the donkey now? Who cares? Because our Torah is so beautiful. Our Torah is so beautiful that we build in ourselves the character trait of what? Of mercy. You hear what's going on over here? Not only the character trait of mercy, however, there's even more than that. Please. There's even more than that. Listen to this. You ready? There's even more than that. Listen to this. Like this. I'll tell you, that's the first thing. Say it on the Shabbat table, something beautiful. But anyway, this is what you should say on Shabbat tables. Listen to what I'm telling you. You ready? Like this. We know when you go out to war, there's something called Kohen Mashur Melchama. What's the Kohen Mashur Melchama? He's the Kohen that goes out and says, anybody who built a new house within this year, don't go. They don't have to go to war. Anybody who built a vineyard, anybody who just got married within the year doesn't have to go to war. And then he said, and nobody's leaving yet, right? And then he says, by the way, on a side note, I remember Rav Lamed used to tell us this amazing thing. He says, think about it. If you look who's going to war and who's not going to war, think about it. And it's what's the last thing we say? And anybody who has a sin is scared of the sin, don't go to war. So imagine all these things, and anybody who has a sin, don't go to war. So who's going to war? Who's left? You see an old guy with a long beard, white long beard, with a cane, tzaddik, never did a sin in his life, and they put him a gun and they say, go out to war. So they made the non-religious made a play out of it. Yeah, look at the Torah, look what's going on. They made fun of it. And really, at the end of the day, they came to the Beit HaLevi. And they told the Beit HaLevi, look, they're making fun. Says, what do you mean? It's the truth. You'll have the big tzaddik with the long, whatever it is, the big tzaddik will go out to war with a gun and fight and whatever it is, and that's what it was. Says, but how can that be? They're going to win the war? He says, you think they're going to win it's Hashem that's fighting the war. What does it say? Hashem yilachem lachem va'atem tacharishun. God fights the war. You just do your hishtadlut. You go out, you think you know how to fight a war? Think about it. You know how many countries are around Israel that in 1 second go boom? But what? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is always fighting the war of Israel. So exactly, it's like a million versus 100. But Hashem is doing the war. Hashem ish mechama, Hashem shemo. Amonai ish mechama, Amonai shemo. It's Hashem that's doing everything. So therefore, what difference is it if I send the tzaddik or I send the not tzaddik? Hashem, this is what He wants. Tzaddik to go fight the war because tzaddik doesn't have any sin, so he's so clean of sin. He's not gonna. You understand what's going on over here? You understand how great that is? Well, this is the point I'm telling you. The point I'm telling you is, really, in essence, rabbis bring down that we just wanted the people who didn't sin not to be embarrassed. It's the main reason. But imagine we go up, anybody who sinned, don't come to war. So everybody runs out. But now what do? We camouflage it. Anybody who started a new vineyard, new business this year can go. And anybody who just got married can go. And anybody who got a new house can go. So therefore there's so many people that at the end of the whole derush can actually go. So you don't know, why is he leaving? Is he leaving because he sinned? Or he's leaving because of he just bought a new house? Or because he just started a new business? You don't know. To save the dignity of the person. You hear that one? In the Beit HaMikdash, there was one line, and people were bringing hatat and olah. So somebody said, make a separate line. Person that brings a sin offering, a person brings olah offering. Says no, because then everybody knows that this guy's the sinner. We want to camouflage it. We don't want to show, embarrass the guy. So we don't want to embarrass the guy. Oh, you sinned, don't go out to war, and you see everybody walking out. No. You say a whole dirush, guys, don't leave until I finish. This is the list, you patur. So now you have all these people going out. They're not being embarrassed. You understand what's going on over here? The sensitivity that the Torah has for others. One was like what we said, and of course, even more so, you have to be very careful. We all know this, but to embarrass somebody in public is like you killed the person. You understand what I'm trying to say? To embarrass, and therefore the Torah is so makpid not to embarrass the person. Oh yeah, you sinned, you have to kish. No. We're not going to tell you. We're going to camouflage it, and we're going to say, oh, this is the whole list. If you're part of this list, you can leave. So now you don't know why he's leaving. You know why he's leaving. Maybe he's leaving because he started a new business, and not because of that. This is the sensitivity we have for others.